Proper. And like I was saying before everybody got in the chat, the only person you have to do today is Maxine Davidson in because I messaged me a couple of months ago about the results and I said, if you're looking for a team, let me know anyway. Well, thank you for the offer, but I don't want to join the team. And then I see today he signed up for ATP, so you absolutely must beat him or you're going to get kicked out of there's no pressure, but you have to do that. And even if he gets a podium in C, he's going to find his medal gets lost in the mail, just like we did for Cat last season. Right, so you know what you're doing then, people. You're straight out of the pen. The first segment is within 1.1k, so it's going to be find your rider, help your rider for as long as you can. When you go through the banner at the top of this is the one that literally, you don't go into the player menu, you go over the banner, you're going over the top, and you're going to be at the bottom of the hill. So you absolutely have to do everything you can to go into the player menu as you go through the banner, yeah? But don't do what Simon Gregory did that once and go into it before you go through the player banner. Okay, everyone knows their role here, and we'll stop straight after, yeah? It's going to be a bit chaotic, but...
Okay, Jay. I need to find you.
As soon as people get numbers, we'll call them out for particular riders. I don't see Stone Cold Steve D'Alessandro yet.
I'm all clear, Jess.
Robert and I are close to each other.
I'm at 82 right now.
Chris, Dan, you got a number for me?
I'm at 37th. I'm good right now.
Jess.
I have to slow a little bit.
122.
And I'm right behind Chris.
50 to start. Go on. Chris, where are you?
We're at 40th.
I'm not going to be able to get to you two, so just do what you can. I might catch you on no time.
We're good right where we are.
Yeah, you just won't have a dedicated lead out, that's all space you.
No, that's fine. We got some dedicated A's and B's in front of us.
Okay, everyone look after yourselves
Robert and I
here.
are together. We should stick together.
I'm waiting for you, Jess. So we can. I'm 88.
Yeah, we had a pen in the back. So
Right. Okay, just gotta hit it at the line. We'll see who it is.
Yeah.
And then we'll take you off the line.
Come on, Pat. You got this, bud. This is for the win. For the title. Every last one.
Go, Patrick.
Oh.
Keep on going, Jess. Okay, Steve, Robert. Just hit the climb. Keep on going. Keep it up.
Oh. Stop saying you guys do it up. Come on, John.
Keep pushing, Jess.
Dale Seaton just rolled past me at 7 kph doing 5 watts per kilo, not even that. Come on, Robert. Come on, Robert, push.
Okay, Jess,
Nearly there, Robert. Big push.
Awesome, Jess. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Jess. Almost there.
Look, there it is. You can see it.
One lap turn. You got it, Jess.
Stop. As soon as you go through the banner.
Okay, stop.
Pyramid.
Jess.
Okay, say, go, PC.
A on keyboard.
Yeah, baby. Then Josh.
Well done, Dan.
Thanks.
Just before the line.
Right there.
Pretty good job there, Chris.
Thanks, Carl. I needed that push right there.
Awesome, Jess.
Might need a long time to recover now.
Yeah. That hurt. That was the hardest one. So this next one, Jake, starts really slow, at like 1 or 2%. Then it quickly ramps to 22%, and then
It's tempo
it
after
drops
that.
back off again to 4 or 5% for the last like half of the ride, half of the effort. So I'm wondering whether putting the lead out after the 22% bit, so they can create some draft for the second half of the ride, because that 22% will blow us apart as a group.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
So
the
the-
leading out.
Yeah.
The fastest way to do this is it's all at the top of the.
Yeah.
You group up and you, as we've been over before. If you try to be as fast as possible, it's about obviously the max speed, isn't it? And the fastest you can get to is on this descent as a blob. Carry that into the bottom of it, and I know it's steep at the bottom, but it's still faster to carry that pace into the down bottom. But we're at the point where we amble up here because we're ahead. So if we want to do what you know is going to
Okay,
work.
I don't see Davison on the leaderboard. And he just rolled through.
Yeah.
He came nowhere.
What about Stone Cold Steve?
He's 45th. 45th. 44th.
Any sign of Stone Cold Steve D'Alessandro? You know.
I haven't checked.
I haven't seen him. I'll have a look because that will make life a lot easier for us if we know he's not here. So he can't be caught. And then so the only things I care about now, guys, are finishing off process V, which should be pretty much elementary at this point, and then doing over Maxime Davidson in C, and then it's D. So D's the one that we've got to be careful with. D's the one that I want to be prioritising people. So if you're not Josh, Patrick Carney, Chris Wadra, Dan Andrews, or the 3D riders, I want you helping one of those people for the next climb, because it's going to be. I think we probably are a bit spread out. So Chris's idea here isn't bad. If you want to potentially get 1 or 2 people to go up the road to wait, I think that's acceptable. But realistically, I want you to be pacing one of those people at this time for as long as you can. Whether that's you go really hard and you pace Josh for the first couple hundred meters and then you drop off, or you can last a bit longer with the D guys, do whichever you prefer. But try and find somebody who can give a bit of draft shot and climb, a bit of pace, a bit of morale, all that sort of stuff.
If Chris
And
and
that's
Dan want to pace, I'll pace them.
Yeah, if
No.
you could help them, that'd be good, Jamie.
Hey, I got this covered. If I can't hang with the bees, I'm good.
So I'll try to be some kind of a draw for the first bit.
Yeah.
Leave
fine.
Jess. Who's pacing the D's? Who's pacing the D's?
I'll pace the D if you want.
No, I need you. Sorry, Colin. I need you going for it and B if you can, mate. Try and stop racing. You want to go out 2 people that can take it. I know, but he won't be able to keep doing that forever. I don't think. You're. I think only you and Patrick are going to be able to get towards it.
I think I can get some points off him in the sprint, but not
Yes. Yes, agreed.
I can't climb with him.
Jake.
Stu, I probably late. Missed the first one, but happy to help wherever
Yeah, if you we're waiting actually. We're waiting at the top of the first com, so you've got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the first one, so.
Okay, beautiful. Oh well, this prime chance for you to go really hard on this one shot.
Yes. Yeah, please do it.
So what?
It's basic.
It's a minute. It's a hard minute.
So Josh, I'm looking at the times on the climbs. If I would go for the next one, my only fear is that between you and Ursa, I don't want to knock you down. And I don't know if I.
If you can beat him, beat him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Looking at times. Actually, the next one's what? A minute left?
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah. Okay, I think I got a shot at. But
I
that
think-
last one was-
I think you
I'm
should
not catching him on the last one.
you should be able to beat him, Patrick.
I don't have a chance and I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, so I'll go for it on it.
So is there anyone else pacing these except me? Because I don't know if I can pace both Robert and Jess. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's most important because Robert and I need to win everything to stay ahead of the ATP guy. So especially Robert needs to win all of these because it's his last race.
Yeah, I did
So
say.
Robert,
I did say D was the most important one, but we're keeping an eye on.
so
So if
what kind of can you set up this, Robert?
3.5 to 4 for Robert. Based on what I just paced him up that time. If so let's just make this clear. Tina, you're going to help Robert. Kat, we're going to help Jess or Layla.
Jess not here.
Layla's not here. Okay, well you're helping Jess then. Simple. Okay, does that leave anybody uncovered?
Okay, so 3.5, 4 for Robert. Okay.
Yeah, Silence.
Jess, pace.
Silence, you're going to be helping.
7 faith. No, Libby Hill. No, like 4. 4.5.
Quick answer.
Yes.
Which Chris? Position this one. There's no other Chris to do, isn't there? So. Right.
Come on, guys. It's okay. Jake's got the plan. Jake's playing on the plan. This is the plan.
Yep.
So Robert won the KOM in D, and I got 3rd. Good. That's good.
Just remember to take it on that it will give you like momentum to get up there. You have to take it before the turn.
Too late, I'm halfway up it.
Remember toward the top of the third.
I'm at position 106. I couldn't stop.
Okay, so I'm at the top of it. So I just have to wait for you, or you have to go when I go down. Pretty much.
So you're ahead of me, are you?
I'm at the top of the third right now.
Alright, okay, yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
So I'll watch you be Patrick.
Yeah. So you pretty much have to go when I go down.
Yeah.
I think Davidson stopped just behind us. Oh, he's next to me.
Yeah, he's got no chance.
Yeah, you know,
We should be setting up.
I mean, he's not going to score over 300 points here.
I'm wearing the Watch the Femmes cap, so you can recognize me.
Okay, so am I. So I see you. We're matching.
So what are the instructions?
I'm wearing no jersey. You're wearing something blue, right?
Me? Oh, no, Robert.
Robert is.
got the jersey shirt on.
Right, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
My internet's been a bit sketchy at the minute, so if it drops out, it's just you'll just have to go with the plan. But everybody knows what they're doing, don't they? Anybody not know exactly what they're doing?
Pedal hard.
Yeah. If you can't, with the with the descent, and I know you've got specific riders. If you can't get to your rider, help whoever you can help. Just help whoever's around you for as long as you can.
Right, help anyone, or do I have to go all up?
It's up to you, really, Patrick. But you got the fastest time out of everybody on the first sprint. So I don't think Steve D'Alessandro is here, which means I believe you just won the title on that segment. So essentially, if you want to be a real prick, you can just roll through at 1.5, waving at Campbell and Brose. But it's totally up to you. If you want to help somebody, you can help somebody. If you want to go for it, you can go for it. Brose's got the third fastest time of anybody on that segment, so he is doing well. But he's come out swinging because he has to. And is he going to be able to keep that up for 4 segments? I don't think so.
Just beat him by about 10 seconds.
No, he beat me. I got second.
Just a second.
But he was doing, trust me, I saw him go past me at 8-9 watts per kilo. He ain't going to be able to do that for long. He may have just cooked it off. He may have just left it. Because he has to. If he didn't get full points there, he's kind of in trouble. So he had to.
Usually on this course, he'll get me on the first 2 climbs, and then I'll smash him in the sprints because he's gassed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen here.
Yeah, the longest segment was at the beginning, which is a nightmare scenario after go. You want that one to be at the end.
Well, I passed Brose at the end.
It's a horrible way to start. It's not a good way to start a race, that segment. But it sorts the snow from the ATP, that's for sure.
Well, I'll see if I can bait him into going hard up here again.
Yeah.
Well, is that right behind us, both vessels?
He's just ahead of me.
Let's take a start. If it rolls.
What time are we taking off?
Won't be able to because faking it.
I'm just ahead of you, Chris, yeah?
Yeah, man, I've seen it.
Alright, I'll try and
Just be conscious of Davidson. So if you watch and there's me and Davidson behind, if I get past you, you start to soft pedal.
Yeah.
And catch him in your draft.
when you get past me. You will.
Oh. Whatever.
What are you and Dan looking to do up here? What for kilo?
I'm probably going to go past you. Just going to say. I'm probably going to hit 10 to 11 on this 22% bid.
They've got now, Dave.
And they've gone through it. They've already done the second segment. So they've got no recovery to it.
We'll take over the sprint.
I'll be happy if I average 7 or 8 up the entire thing.
It's going to be, for the fastest guys, you're going to be talking just over a minute. And I mean like a minute and 1, a minute and 2, a minute and 3, that sort of thing. For the fast guys. Like John Moore at ATP without a rest just did it in 107. Without having a rest and not being their top guy in any way, shape or form. So I'm expecting us to smash that. So you've got a minute of hard effort in you. It's Libby Hill, basically, isn't it? So you've got a minute in you, I know it. So, how's everybody feeling?
Okay.
Let's,
not good.
take a little bit longer. Yeah, I do. Sorry, Jess, I'm going to make a judge's call there. I do think that was quite short, so we're going to give them a bit longer.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah. So a minute and a half over FTP like that is going to require a little bit of recovery, especially when we're going again now. Another one.
How long is Libby from this side? It's a short one, right?
Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's about a minute and 2 seconds for the top guys.
No, like
700 meters. 700 meters.
how much?
300 meters is what it's me.
It's like 500, I think.
I did it the other day in 90 for me.
It showed up. I see the leaderboard. It showed up. 700 meters. Yeah, that's what it says on what tons with 700 meters. 3.4% with tune line.
which says it flattens out quite a bit at the start. It's flat at the start and it's flat towards the end. It's that 22% pig in the middle.
So when should we deploy the feather? I have a feather. Should I do it in the beginning?
And when you hit the slot, 15%, 20%. It's
I'd be doing
15, 20%.
I'd be doing it at the bottom of the hill because if you're at a 22% where you've got your train difficulty on 9 and you're having to change gears, you really want to be faffing about with the power.
Okay, well, but will it last though? Because it takes me more to climb up the hill.
It's 15 seconds, and it's the same answer that it always is, which is it's going to be faster to get to the bottom of the hill at speed and carry your for as long as you can. If you want to do it on a 22%, do it on a 22%. But you're already going 6 kilometers an hour. If you think it's more beneficial to go 7 kilometers an hour, then do it then. If you think it's better to go 50 kilometers an hour into the base of it rather than 40, do it then. It's whatever you prefer at this point. But personally, I'd be doing it at the bottom of the hill before I start my sprint, so I don't have to bother with it, and I use it to get me up the hill. That'd be my preference.
Yeah, I like using it at the start. It's only 15 seconds.
If you're in a max sprint, you shouldn't really be able to be faffing around with power because you've got your hands on the drops. You're going as hard as you can. You're concentrating on getting your cadence. Like there should be no taking your hands off the bars, pressing buttons. If you do, you're going to lose power. It's a bit different for a climb per minute.
I'm on a TT bike.
Right in the middle at the bottom. Make sure you don't lose the pack if you're in the van.
You're on a TT bike.
Yeah.
Why?
You can't draft anyone on a TT bike.
No, like a real life TT bike.
Oh.
For you sprint. Oh, right. Okay. So you grabbing onto that drops, or you grabbing onto the middle?
I think if I put low on the handlebars, it's the same as the drops because they're really low, right, on the TT bike.
To be honest, whatever helps you get the power out. If you're indoors, aero isn't a big deal, and steering isn't a big deal. If you were outside, I'd say.
It's one of those things in a way I think more power to it up.
Mari, my teammate, also used the TT bike. We used the push-pull technique, and it worked perfect. So he said, like, you work just a little bit different muscles, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's just, I noticed that the road bike is hurting my back more. So I'm just taking my TT bike for now.
Yeah. But she said, like, maybe more the hamstrings in the front, but nothing like, you can just the same power, it's the technique, she said.
Well, okay, guys, how are we feeling?
Ready to go.
Pretty much now or never.
Okay, everybody, we'll give you 30 seconds to start your sensors, spin the legs, etc. It's going to be straight into it, yeah?
Yep.
So get your legs spinning.
In the count of 3, 2, 1, because I'm going to jump straight out the parent screen and try and drop the guy that sat next to me.
Yeah, I'll give you a 10-second countdown.
Yeah.
And again, and if you can't get to your person because we're on a massive descent, it's spread out, it's fine. Just help whoever you can help.
Robert, you have to go when we go down.
Okay.
So you going?
People are rolling.
I'm giving a 10-second countdown yet, so nobody should go.
It should be right for.
Okay, well, I can only give the instructions I can give. We're going to start in a minute. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Oh, there's no forgiving. You need to all be going at the same time as you can, basically. Try and help who you can here. It's going to be spread out.
Almost at the turn, Robert.
I'm at the bend at the bottom already.
Okay, not the bend, Robert.
Okay, just help who you can. Help who you can. Chris, you need to probably be spinning up from here, bud. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, guys.
God dang, go, go!
I guess I don't maybe 50.
Jeff, can I come?
Right, come on, Jess, let's go.
Come on!
Push, Jess, everything you got. 1 minute of help.
Let's go, Robert. Let's go, Robert.
Holy fucking shit! Oh,
Oh, big push. Free finish, Jess. Free finish.
Oh, wow.
I bet it's not.
Okay, Jeff.
I was way too dark. Oh, John.
Push, Jess, everything you got. Finish.
Okay. You should have plenty of time. If you roll through here, you can do enough time at the bottom to recover.
Oh man. No thanks. At all.
No, don't worry, Patrick. It's nothing. I have nothing.
Great job, Patrick and Stewie.
Yeah, well, let's go then, man. That was a great way to do it, then, Stewie. Really nice, fantastic. Yeah, very good. Patrick, I'll be here. Doesn't matter, man. I'm supposed to. What the hell? Push them back. Please do, Josh.
Great work, guys. Great work.
Thank you.
Awesome job, guys.
Yeah. Guess I was right. I totally misjudged where that end was.
Okay, I did, guys. I'm in position 108. Don't want to go any further than me because I'm at 4.3. Okay, don't go past me. We'll regroup here. You got plenty of time to get through this.
what position are you?
108.
Okay. So you went past me, good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the front of everybody, so you should just all be able to roll forward and get a chance to don't come past me.
That next sprint's at 8.2 seconds.
Yeah.
There's that one on the corner. Then you go round with it.
Yeah, we'll have to do that technically perfectly, guys. Going to need everybody to be doing the roll there, so we'll need everybody to be recovered, concentrating. It's the hardest, one of the 3 hardest technical sprints on Zwift. It's so short, so there's no room for error. Have to be at full speed as you go across the line. So we'll be using that little ramp up the hill. You know, you remember it goes up the hill. It's a little 2-3% incline, so we'll be going real slow there. Really slow. Group together, and then as you turn right, you go across the straight, and then there's a left bend, and the sprint starts on the left bend. So when we got the hill, we turn right. We'll start our ramp up there. And when you see that the start line on the left bend, that's basically your finish line. Sorry, Josh. Go on.
The finish line is 500 meters from the turn. The first right-hand turn.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. So it basically, the start line is your finish line, because if you think about it, at the top left, it's a 3-second sprint.
Yeah.
So imagine if you started your sprint for London Classic, you know, like 3 seconds from the end. You wouldn't be anywhere near the end of the finish line. You wouldn't be anywhere near as fast as if you'd gone before and you cooked. So you almost want to be totally out of gas as you hit the start line, because your cruising speed will take you through it, no problem. Because it's only 3 seconds, right?
We should be full gas about halfway through that straightaway before the turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that left-hand bend where the start line is your finish line. You need to be like imagining you're empty as you cross that line. That's the fastest way to get a time. I think it might even be less than 3 seconds or something.
It's what you make a sprint.
I looked right this morning, and last season, this race, we put like 5 guys in the top 10 all time.
Yeah,
I saw myself the other day.
So, yeah.
Aerobots, this was
Yeah, good call. Fresh on.
This wheel.
Which aero bike?
Yeah. Any of the aerobots are good, but probably Cervelo 2020 is not a bad setup.
I like
2020 for now. And then just aero.
Where the hell is everybody? Jesus.
We're ahead of you, Dan.
4.3 done.
So you're not lost again,
Oh man.
are you? He's not here for you.
He was puking.
It's a cheer up the picture.
Anyway.
Well, if you're gonna use me on Tuesday, I'd probably just use that effort up.
Don't worry, Dan. I know this may come as a shock to you, but my entirety of the tactical analysis and plan for Tuesday did not revolve around you getting second points. So we will deal with it.
Well, don't change your mind because of this time.
I didn't say you weren't going to have to ride.
Do you reckon Cervelo 2020?
We die cut
Yeah,
wheels.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got.
So, Jess, if
What
you
about
like
the
to
zip
go on this one, maybe up.
Anything allowed to?
I'm gonna try to stick to the group. I'll be doing like around 7.5 max.
Just stick with it.
This, if I haven't got disc wheels, I may as well just stay in the Tron. Yeah, I'm only level 35.
Are you level 35?
Yeah.
Then you can get these Super 9s. That's what I've just got.
The best bike for speed. The best bike for aero is the.
Cervelo 2020 or the uranium.
That's up between the Cervelo and the Van Jasper.
I've got the S5 2020.
Yeah, luckily I bought that bike last week, not in real life, in the game. After I
And then you spend what wheels?
Nothing more. If you're level 35 Super 9, dip Super 9. That's what I've got.
1 million credits. 1 million billion credits. Oh, that's a disc wheel, really.
I have no idea what I
I
have
didn't
left.
realise
This.
it was a disc. Wow, yeah, I'll have some of them bad boys, and we'll equip the fuckers. So I'm now on a Cervelo with a Super 9 doobie-doos. You don't even see me, I look a bum.
You look a bum.
You look dapper.
I look a bum as opposed to the bum. Thanks, Carl.
You look a bum.
Now, guys, just a reminder, if you're not with me or with the main group, just move up a little bit before we roll out. We won't be going yet. Just get yourself in position.
No, fellas, you're with me.
How far have we got to this sprint? 4-5K.
A long ways, but it's uphill both directions.
33, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not far, I don't think. Yeah, Colin's probably right. I don't know. Does anyone know the exact distance or like the road?
See what kind of
8.5.
How long?
8.5.
Total. It's at 8.5.
Yeah, it's at 8.5. Yeah.
Okay. And what are we at now? 4.3. Okay. So we should have that long K drag uphill. Should be plenty of time for us to be grouped together at 1.5 height. And as soon as we go around that bend to the right, it's on. Starts from there. It's not a bad idea, guys. If you're going for a really fast time, take trains up and down. Because you're then not going to have to worry about, changing gears as much with the incline. But I think it's not going to matter too much.
And Davison is on his own.
Good.
On their own, they just moved the sprint a bit. They're just 7.2.
Good. That's how much ATP you're looking after you, Maxine.
Yeah, there you go.
He went with ATP. He didn't like the look of gold or silver. He thought bronze was a better look for him. I agree.
Grosek is doing 1.8 at 6.9, going up the little rise to the sprinters on his own.
Dun, 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 dun. He's in for a world of pain, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Fair play to him.
That last time was a thing of beauty in B.
It absolutely was, Patrick. That was so awesome. Exactly what I needed.
That would have crushed his spirit as well. If you think about it, he knows the maths on this. He's turned up every week so far. So if you don't think he's not looking at the table, knowing exactly what points he needs to get to win, you're wrong. He's not turned up for 13 weeks in a row, 14 weeks in a row to not try and win now. So he's looking at that going, I need to get 360 today, 360 next week. And we just took, 50 points off him? So his head's going to drop that.
I think he's like 2 tenths.
He's going to know now that he's got to get max points on these next 2 sprints, or it's basically over. So in his head, that's going to be. Think about it. If you were in that position, it can't not fuck with you. So that's why it's always better to be ahead in these positions. Like, we like to be ahead in the last couple of weeks because it's way hard to be behind.
Do you reckon he feels targeted?
I hope so. I mean, that's a compliment. If a team was doing that to me, I'd take that as a compliment. If you think I'm that much of a threat that you've got to set 5 people on me to stop me, then that's a compliment, isn't it? Like, that's you going, you're too good to just leave to your own devices.
It is. Yeah, really good.
So the winning sprint time at the moment is Galan 3.83.
We can crush down. I'm sure we did a 3.4 last time.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I did
I was rolling around here earlier. 4 seconds was winning it.
Yeah,
that ain't rolling around.
That ain't fast.
I did 3.46 last season.
Yeah, I think we can sub 3.5.
I don't really know what this sprint is, but I'm excited by the fact that it only lasts 4 seconds.
Don't shoot yourself. It's still a 30-second sprint.
That's your problem, Stewie. You get excited when you only last 3 seconds.
That has always been my problem, Colin. Always. Especially at the weekend.
Maxine stopped at the top and waited.
He stopped and he's waiting for us. Even so, I still think
That's hard to get on now.
Yeah, I'd rather be in advance.
Tina, should we both lead out Jess so that there's a greater chance of connecting?
Let's do that.
What were the results in D on that last time for Robert and Jess? How did they get on?
I was last, I'm sure.
I don't know what happened to Robert. I think he stopped maybe during the com. Are you online?
Yeah, I rolled up the start without realizing it.
Ouch.
Yeah, I got third because I wanted to catch up, and then I started pedaling, and it put me straight down the downhill already. Yeah. So I got third, but I should have got a second. But anyway.
That was still a good climb. It's okay. And I saw you going on like, is she going? And then she started rolling.
I did A button like the parents crew, but it didn't stop me. It just shoot me downhill.
That time was really good, Robert. I never caught you. I caught you at the top.
Yeah, I thought it was scared for the first 20 minutes of that thing.
And I didn't want to go too hard because I was like, where is he? And I was like, oh, you're 5 seconds ahead of me.
Does anyone know where Layla is? Is she all good? I thought she was from...
Yeah, she's in New York with a friend. She's on holiday.
Okay, cool.
You can't go on holiday.
But she's done 10 races already, so
she might be giving up third place to Pete Fifield.
yeah, I know. Pete he wins everything. I hope he doesn't show up next week.
If she shows up next week, she can throw out a low score and she can improve it.
Yeah,
I just think it's going to be difficult for her now.
Yeah.
Because if Pete goes ahead, it's just so difficult to pick
Right.
it.
She's
You have to
at
have
only
everything.
7 races.
Yeah, exactly. So at the minute, he
wins everything, so...
he only needs to get 105 points today, and he'll overtake Layla, and then he's still got 2 events less than her, and not 10. So if he finishes today, he's going to beat Layla. There's no, because he only has to turn up next week, and then even if he doesn't turn up next week, he's still going to be 250 points ahead of Layla, regardless. And she's going to have to find 250 points from somewhere in 1 week, which is basically impossible.
Yeah.
So I think mathematically, she may have got a lovely trip to New York out of it, but you know, is that worth a $4 bronze medal? I don't know. No.
Let's just hope Pete stays in 3rd place and Robert and I get 1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
We need to work hard for that, though.
Jess, we're gonna work for you this the next
With the results in C,
I don't have any results for you, I'm afraid.
We're good.
Power doesn't differentiate it by prime, by category anymore. For prime.
Yeah, it does. It is there.
Not in the live, it doesn't.
Oh.
It does after the fact. In your live data, you won't be able to tell category.
Oh well, I got Chris is 3rd with a guy that's probably going to get DQ'd.
Yeah.
So you played Roy Vanden Neuve Dane Kadink. Onkadonk seems to be smashing, kicking ass. He's obviously recovering from the football yesterday.
Say that name again.
Roy Van Neuvendick.
He just rode 3.8 for the whole race.
He's busy. All right. Well, he smashed the first reverse 23rd Street, beat us both, came 2nd on the reverse KOM. He came a 1.5 second.
What was his name? Sorry.
Roy Vanden Neuvendick.
He's going to show up as a B.
Our man's 100% getting upgraded. Chris, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's 98 kilos. He's just done 3.8 watts per kilo for the duration. He's getting promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already been promoted. I just checked. That's his first ever race. That's why.
He's probably beat Davison.
That's his first race. That's his 2nd ever race on Zwift, and his first race for a year, nearly 2 years. So he's and he when he raced 2 years ago, he was a 20.1 rider. He's had a 2-year break. Almost like he's on an incorrect scale. So don't worry, he'll get DQ'd. Won't be in the results.
We've got thick end of 7 or 8 minutes to just roll it to recover as well.
Come on, Morocco.
What's the score, Silas?
It's still 1-0 to Morocco. It must be finished by now.
Has Ronaldo come on yet, or is he still?
Yeah.
Is he still sulking?
I'm surprised it's not 3-0 then.
Yeah, Morocco have won. Portugal are out.
Wow, are they the first African team to reach the
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, well, don't get it.
Good on, and all without, they didn't even have Marwan Chamak up front as well.
Yeah. They've been brilliant.
Okay, guys, does anybody need a bit longer, or are we happy to roll out, group it up? We've not got too long to get together, so we have got a couple of minutes.
Let's roll.
I'm going to roll out in 10. Make sure you're all up to me as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5. I'm just making sure you're paying attention. Let's go.
We're moving kind of as a group. Come on.
Yeah, I want to be real tight, guys. This is going to have to be picture perfect. You're going to hear nothing but me going, no gaps, keep it tight, look after each other, close the wheels. That's all I want for the next sprint. It's going to be picture perfect textbook, because we have to. It's so short, there's no room for error. This is where we put ATP to the sword. This is where you've earned your medals all season. That's this sprint, and it will be done.
So can we kind of keep it at 1.5?
Yeah, keep it at 1.5, please. And if remember the rules, if you're not within 5 meters of me, I'm going to shout at you.
Oh.
5 meters ahead or 5 meters behind, either way, that's fine. Be within 5 meters of me. I don't know where you are. Position 118, 1.7. I've been doing 1.5 from when I said I was setting up. Look at this sea of horrible Genzi jerseys. Beautiful.
I need to take a picture of that.
private messaged me and said, "Remember, you don't have to start from the line on this one."
I didn't realise with Pat Carney, you've done 10 events. We could have got you on the podium.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was going to make 10 events, so hindsight we could say that, but you know, who knew?
If you do well this week and next week, there's a chance.
Not nice.
My suggestion if it's if Josh is mathematically safe, we'll throw it all at you next week. That's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'd like to virtually stand up there, get my snow avatar, snow Bitmoji.
I think you were like 400 or 500 points behind, but the guy in third. I think they've done 10 and you've done 10. So I think you must have had a couple of weeks where you were leading out.
Yeah, but even those weeks I scored some points, man. Cause like, yeah, I think I got came in third, and I'm out. But I still money in the bank.
I couldn't have done it without you this season, Patrick. Thank you.
Nah, thanks, man. It's honestly, it's a little more fun leaking out. Like the pressure's kind of off. Whatever your best effort is just your best effort, and that's that. But when you're a protected rider, there's this expectation to deliver. It's nice to be relieved of that.
Yeah, I love this Saturday lead out stuff.
Well, when we do next season, we'll mix it up a little bit. I want to change the categories around, give other people a chance to be protected riders, all that sort of stuff.
I'd love to get to work for other people for a change. It'd be great.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next. After we'll worry about this season and then we'll sort it out. I want to keep everyone's eyes on the prize for now, but we'll figure it out.
I enjoy what he's doing, Josh.
All right. Let me figure out how to get a passport.
Just send little bits over.
Okay. So it's 8.2 we said, didn't we? 8.1.
8.5 it should be.
Yeah.
8.5.
7.9 to the top of the planet.
Maxine Davidson sat there at 7.9 waiting.
It's at the corner. So
Katie,
It's like the corner.
look, there's Katie Candelario sprinting into thin air, but she's not going to get any more points. Did you say they're doing big orange numbers for what, Katie? It's already over.
Well, this isn't the sprint. No, hold on. Oh no, this is not it. It looks familiar.
It does. I thought for a second that was the sprint. Why double check? It really does look like that leading. You come up a ramp like that, you turn right like we just did, and then you turn left. And that's where it. Imagine that if we were turning left here at that junction, that's where the sprint start line is. So we would have needed to have been ramping halfway down this straight. If you start ramping here and then turn left and the sprint's there, you're way too slow. Way too slow. You almost want to do it as you turn right. It's better to go too early than too late on this one.
I'm pretty sure Nurse Daniel went from the right-hand corner last year, and he ended up having like the third fastest all time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you wave it. If you have to make a choice, go early for certain. So do not go late on this one.
See,
And
yeah,
we won't
go from here.
have a build-up in the K before because it's a ramp like this, right? It's going to be a ramp like this. And then, so when we get to the top of the ramp and we turn right, not now, but for the sprint, we'll start ramping there. So it's going to be very different to most sprints. No lead up. Just keep it tight, 1.5 at the rise. And then basically as hard as you can as soon as you turn right. It's going to be very, very different to most sprints. So that's why it's so important to keep tight. I know I keep saying it. We've got to be really concentrating. Especially on that little rise.
Protected riders sit on wheels until we get about halfway through the block.
split.
The leaderboard stays up for a long time on this one, so don't let it get you distracted.
Yeah, we hadn't even made a turn yet.
So you can see it's at the top of this little ramp, right? So we go all the way to the top of this road. When we take that bend to the right, that's where we're starting the ramp. And then you can see, you go right, there's a little straight, you turn left. That's the finish line. So you can see the green banner right at the top left, top right hand side of your minivan. Just about see it. So we turn right, top of this ramp, cross the straight, and there's the sprint. So when we get to the top of this ramp, we're going to be going towards the wall. So keep it nice and tight. Don't get overexcited because it's quite a long way out. So keep it tight, don't go over 1.5.
We can probably go 2 here.
Okay, Wang. Jump on.
Okay, Jess. Let's not to get ready.
And if you're not a protected rider or Stewie or Patrick Carney going for points, you need to be, me and Colin will be on the front, you need to be in that layer behind us so then gaps open up. Very tight, guys, very, very tight.
Here's the turn. Coming to.
Not yet. Yeah, okay, it flattens out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Time to group up quickly, get a bit of speed together. We'll use this if we can.
Yep.
Okay, I'm starting to go here, guys, so keep tight to me. Not go, but we've got to get the speed up.
Okay, Jess. Let's tell them to ramp up.
Guys, we're going to have to start ramping.
Okay, Jess.
I'm losing you already.
No.
Start thinking about it, start thinking about it.
No gaps.
Okay,
Nope.
go.
I'm right beside you, Jess. Just up a little bit.
Guys, come on. Hit it.
Okay, Jess. Now you're going to go right after.
Stop right after.
Josh! Yes, Josh! Where's that?
Shit.
Where are you?
Stop here.
Nice one, Robert.
And then you have to. Right, the times were good then. But what am I going to say?
No gaps.
Why was there a 25 metre gap behind the front 3 riders? Why are we pulling for thin air? If I see that on this next one, I'm going to be really angry. We thought we got fast times, but we're not doing it to make it fast. We better get it right.
I fucking the foot skipped out the pedal. I went in the middle at 440 watts. It came responding again. I pushed off again, lifted, and my foot flew out the pedal.
That was ridiculous. It was just a catalogue of errors.
3.39, Josh.
That's shaved like a tenth and a half off my PR. That was 8th all time.
Oh, well, mate.
Could have been first though. We could have had that if you wanted it. It was there.
I know. I bridged at the end, but it wasn't enough.
You came past us at the right time. When I said go, 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 nobody reacted. Nobody reacted until I went, why aren't you going? And then Robert was the rider behind me, Silas and Colin. Robert's a protected rider indeed. Why is he the first rider to leave 25 metres back? So there's some of you that aren't protected riders that know you're not protected riders, that should have been there. So next time, if you're not a protected rider, look at the protected riders. Robert shouldn't be there trying to close the gap to 25 metres as a D rider. Like, somebody should be there closing that gap for him. So next time...
Non-protected riders should be rolling over the line.
Yeah, you shouldn't be, like, me and Colin are literally stop pedaling as we go through the start line. If you're a lead out, you shouldn't be doing a max sprint. You shouldn't be looking after your own interests, trying to close the wheels. So people will protect themselves. So next time, don't protect yourself, protect the riders around you that are protected.
Fuck.
I'll be happy.
I'd
prefer it if even, if we do it right and we come third, I'd rather that, because at least we're doing it right and we're maximising what we're doing. But when we've got people killing themselves, like Josh doing big numbers like that, let's make it worth it. Let's get him the fastest time on the leaderboard. Let's not put him.
He does have the fastest time.
Question again, because the top status in front of Josh.
Yeah, you did good, Jamie. You came past Josh and Robert in the end, and I think you were the first rider that hit me, Colin, and Silence.
Yeah, Jamie got second or third.
Yeah, it was too late. It was almost like you guys didn't want to start sprinting then. I know visually it's tough when you can't see the start line, but it's because if you wait to see the start line, it's way too late.
Yeah, we learned all those the first couple of seasons. We took some lumps.
Yeah, and that's the reason I get. You see why I get more frustrated every week we do it? It's because we've been doing this for 5 seasons, and we know the right way to do it. If this was a mistake that we made for the first time, it'd be like, okay, fine. But if it's why do we keep letting the wheels go to the front 3 riders, then I will keep getting more and more increasingly annoyed.
Except
we know how to do it. We know what to do.
What are you guys talking about? In our group, we had 9 fastest riders. The 9 fastest riders in the group.
My Alzheimer's kicks in, so.
Josh is listed as the fastest one through the segment.
Yeah, did you not hear anything I said, Dan?
Yeah, but he could have got faster towards time, Dan. That's what
why was Josh sprinting into... How did you protect Josh by having him sprint into thin air with just Jamie leading him out? That wasn't helping Josh. So Josh got a fast time despite the lead out, not because of it. So
Okay,
I'm not going to go anybody individually. I'm not naming anybody names. I don't know who did it. I just know people did.
I realized that there was a gap there.
The next one.
What I'm trying to say is,
if you see there's a gap and you're not a protected rider, it's your job to close it. If you're a protected rider, it's not your job to close it. It's that simple. I can't really make it any simpler, guys.
okay, I think we should just move on. Because, I mean, we said...
Devil's advocate, not to, and I wasn't there, I didn't really see what happened. But I've noticed in trying to lead out guys that it's like they come at such a speed, like to get in front of them and stay in front of them. Possible.
But that's why the lead out's most valuable role is to be the layer between the front and the protected rider. Because when Josh launches at 15 miles, he's coming past. Don't worry about him. He's coming past all of them. What he needs is for you to close the gap to the front for him, so he doesn't have to use some of that energy there, and he can save it all for the sprint. That's literally how it works. So I totally get the fastest guys like Patrick and Josh. You're not going to be able to leave them out. Your job is to protect them in the build-up to the sprint. And then, when we get to within 300 metres, they're on their fucking own. And they know that. They're happy with that. The job is to get them there as safely as possible with as many watts intact. That's the lead-out role.
This is why we go early. Lead-outs go early to create the speed, and they're still doing a lower wattage than we are, but they're keeping a good speed, and then they can explode.
Yeah, It's all about draft, isn't it? Which is why when the gaps open up, it's terminal.
So speaking of which, then on the next sprint, it won just after the roundabout.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking.
It's easy to see because they
I'm
have
looking
like
at
a
the map.
split in the curve.
Right. So what's the distance for it?
0.9.
11.9. Right. Okay. So for this one on 11.9, Patrick Karlstrom, you're on lead out duty. Tina, Kat, you're on lead out duty. And if you're not one of those riders, you're protected, aren't you? I don't mean Colin, Silas, Millock, etc., because you know you're on the front already. Stewie and Patrick Carney can go for some points in B. Jamie can kind of try and go for some points, but also if you can sort of do what you did last time, Jamie, and if you have to bridge that gap, you have to bridge that gap. That was perfect last time. Chris and Andrews are going for points. Robert, Jess going for points. That's everybody. Does anybody not know what they're doing? Okay, so you don't need to be doing a max sprint when you get to the line if you lead out. I would just say your job is to help the riders get there.
Jay, do you want me Kat to lead out Jess, or do you want one of us?
No, I don't even want you leading out Jess, because there's no leading out protected riders, is there? I want you to lead out the train with me.
Okay.
It's not about. You only really get protected riders, guys, on the climbs, because you're not. How are you going to protect Robert on this when the sprint starts? How are you going to lead him out? Unless you're timing it exactly perfectly, you can't. He's going to come shooting past you, or you're going to come shooting past him. All you can do is get him into position to launch in as good a spot as possible. So that's what I want my lead outs to do today.
Sounds good.
And so yeah, just one more time. That means you're not sprinting. You'll see the gaps, you close the gaps, and yeah, you'll use some of your sprint energy. That's the point. When I get to the start line, I'm cooked. I've got nothing. That's kind of the point. Okay, so we feel good. Do we want a little bit more of a breather?
Let's roll.
I'm as good as I'm going to
I don't care
be.
about results now. I just want this one to be technically right. So look after everybody, and if we don't take first place, we don't take first place. It is what it is. Okay, so is everybody right up to me? I'm in position 108, and I'm at 8.8k. I'm going to be setting off in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And then, if you can get within 5 meters of me as quickly as possible, please.
Vet jag som har fått det till handen annars.
Okay, we've got. So did we say 11.1?
9.
11.9. Okay, so we got 3k or so. Is this the same way we did it last time, or the other way? I take it.
Quick, it took up the roundabout.
Yeah, it's just on the. When we did it last time, it was on the right-hand side of the road. Right hand side of the roundabout. Is it the same again, or is it?
We're on the left hand, so you can't see the sprint other than on the map. So we're going to do this dog leg left now. You're going to turn a right, and then at the next left, that's when you need to be starting to wind up, because you've got a couple hundred meters the roundabout, a couple hundred meters the sprint. So possibly even left now, then a right, maybe is when you start to wind up, just in the threes. So that's with the left.
Okay, should I even try to sprint?
No.
Fill again.
Yeah, fill the gaps. Yeah, your job this season is done. You can't win or lose anything else. We're set in stone. So you now revert to lead out. We now concentrate on Josh, and that job will be pretty much over for after today. And specifically Layla and Jess. Jayla, Jess, Robert, and to a lesser extent Layla.
I think we might be in luck because I think Pete disappeared from the race today.
I will have a look afterwards. I'll tell you.
Right. It's not that far away.
Okay, well, we still got 2k to, haven't we?
Yeah, bunch up a bit. Swim game.
I definitely don't want to start the ramp up before it K out.
No.
It's a long sprint, 300 meters, isn't it? So,
Okay.
I believe last year we started coming out of the roundabout because the start line's about halfway in that first island.
okay, well, we've got
That was nothing to judge.
another K and then we'll think about it. So just keep it tight. Concentration high here. I'm going to switch it off. And remember, if you're a lead out and you're not usually a lead out, and this is new to you, it's not go as hard as you can. It's sit behind, the first couple of riders and just plug the gaps.
About how long is this one? 12 seconds?
No, this is 12 seconds. 11, 12.
300 meters.
Oh, look, Seaton's leading us out. Knock yourself out, Seaton.
We need to be tight here.
You're not within 5 meters of me, you locked up. So is it's that roundabout at the top left that we see, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we need to be ramping there?
Yeah.
At the roundabout?
No. Long before. I just left turn at the left.
Are you sure?
Not a super ramp, a slower ramp from this turn.
Okay.
Should be like 3.0 coming out.
That's the roundabout.
Okay, because we're still 800 meters away from the sprint. 7. Alright, start to ramp. Tight. There's Davidson, let's make it hard for him to get on. Then you can see the finish.
No gaps.
We're going to start accelerating a bit here. Get onto my wheel, lead out. Even if you burn yourself doing so. Okay, go, go, go.
I did it.
Hey, roll it at your own pace.
Good job, Danny.
Great ride, guys.
Jesse, you okay?
It's too much.
Shit.
I had no power up on that one. When people started to ramp, everything went away from me. Or it was like kept flashing up. I was like, oh.
That was much better.
I'm such an idiot. I thought the star line was the finish banner. I got the star line, I'm like, why is everyone going second? Go over.
People did bullshit past me before I said to go. People went quite early then.
Yeah. I have to do my homework next time.
Jess, what was it? Jess, what you been playing, or is it just a bit fast?
No, it's just my leg is just not working with me. It's not good.
Well, it is what it is. Just get finished, get the points in, and we'll have a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, fuck.
Oops. Dan, trying to book it again.
Make sure you finish, guys. Make sure you get to the end.
No, my. When I went to the small range, chain came off. To pedal in. It's more painful than puking.
What did you get this morning? Were you told?
There you go, sorry. Stop revving on that. Yeah.
Can I just take myself out of Tuesday right now?
No.
Fuck.
You've got 60 odd hours to recover.
Shit.
Well, it's more than that.
I gotta do my 17 other races for the week. Come on.
Yeah, just get yourself some carbs straight after, some sugar and milkshake, something like that. So that's your best bet, guys. If you've just done efforts like this, you want glucose.
Branched chain amino acids plus glucose. That's it. And water.
Chocolate soy milk. A chocolate can't beat it.
And a pint of beer. Yeah.
No, that's water.
No.
Beluga caddy, with the method stuff from some of it. Got that hard effort.
I'm doing a crit race with Josh and Justy.
Your time Bell sleeping on that last sprint.
9.7. Too bad he climbs like the snail on my brick wall in the garden.
Oh, like me.
Did you see him on some of the climbs? He was doing 4.5.
Who's that?
It's like, dude, Dale Seaton. His 20-minute FTP is 4.5. So why on earth he's doing 4.5 with those climbs? He was off the back like I led Patrick out, dropped off, was leading out Robert, and then he came past me at 4.5. So he was well off the back. I don't think he's got the power, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't know how the segments work in terms of speed, draft, etc. He's got the raw power.
Hey, let's check the finish, Josh.
See if we can beat him.
I might just move. I'm just going to move up to Maxine Davidson and keep waving at him as I pass him. Flicking the elbow. Where's your teammates, Maxine? Sorry, I just sound bitter. I'm not bitter.
No, you should. Because they didn't even give him a proper ATP race kit.
Hey, look, if this is how they look after him, or if this is, what he thinks being the team is, good luck to him.
Oh, got him. Yeah. You can have that one.
Hey, Maxine.
No.
This is awful.
There's an interesting. So you can't flick the elbow on the TT bike.
Maybe you should change bikes.
You can wave. You can still wave at them. You can't flick them the elbow.
You flipping the bird instead.
Yeah.
Why is Silas doing 11 watts per kilogram? 10, 9.
Danny's able to do that because he's in such an efficient job of leading. He wasn't going all in on the lead outs. He was doing it the correct way, so he had a bit left over.
Shit.
Colin and I were just having a look at
That's what I mean, exactly. You weren't killing yourselves to go as hard as you could on the sprint. That's how you do lead outs.
the putties on soon, so I wanted to hurry up. Set on my heart rate before my heart rate goes back up again.
I took my heart and went to Austin and go back up.
All I know is that hurt more than it needed to hurt.
Nonsense. Oh, it hurt just as much as it was meant to.
No.
I've done something on my back. Oh.
Colin, I changed my socks for you. I match better. We're in socks.
That's perfect.
About tight.
Nobody likes rubbish socks.
Colin was, yeah, you were, I didn't match yesterday.
Just about the exact opposite for me.
Yeah, but you don't match nothing, do you?
Exactly. That's exactly it.
I can't find myself otherwise.
Same as Simon's.
Hey.
He struggles finding himself.
Dan, hurry up and get finished so I can do the results.
Oh, come on, Dan.
Hand crank it if you have to. The Richard Cart method.
I'm only 13 seconds behind Marley.
Right, cheers, thanks. I really do enjoy that.
Cheers, Colin. Thanks for the lead out.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
Yeah, before everyone goes, thanks to all the lead outs for your help today, and thank well done to the providers. We'll have a look at the results shortly. Look at what I'm doing.
Tina, flip on the jersey.
I'll just get you the info. Sorry, go on, Pat.
No, I was just saying, a lot of fun riding with you guys. Thanks. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Thanks for your help. Cheers, dude. Thanks, mate.
Later.
Okay, I just blew past Marley. Averaging
Okay,
37.
Yeah, but Marley did also just get past. What? Yeah, but Marley did also just get past what the paint and coat was. Coat paint was drying. He's the last person on course except for you. You know that thing.
Yeah, no, there's a Hwang. H. Wang.
What?
There's an H. Wang stuck it.
What did you use call me?
Hwang. Wing. W-A-N-G. Flying the.
I know that.
Oh, okay. But he hasn't gone anywhere.
I think Poipule did finish. Yes. Did he? Yeah, I think he finished. I think he did. I think he finished in 57 minutes. He's in the results.
He got all 4 primes. He won 3 and came second on 1.
Yeah, he finished in 57 minutes.
But he wasn't on the leaderboard anymore.
I don't know what to say. He's definitely there.
Yeah. I think the leaderboard, like, for anybody else that's on it, there's a lot ahead.
Was Robert showing on the leaderboard for you?
Yeah. Everybody was.
It's not a male female split then. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a glitch.
300 meters.
Yeah, sometimes for us.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I was hoping Layla would get a third. It is what it is. Sorry, Kat, what did you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say for the women too. If they're people are racing, we won't see them on the leaderboard. Yeah. So yeah, and they're like, no,
Really got that last sprint in B.
That guy. That guy that did got the racing. The guy with the whole racing 5 watts per kilo and with a minute of 8.4 watts per kilo is going to be gutted when he realises he's gone from first to 27.
I got a route badge.
What you get?
I put over you there.
sorry, what?
Did I put you up there?
No.
Yes.
What does it mean?
So, it was a lady. Sorry, someone speaking there.
I'm not the
I
lady.
didn't realize that. I found a point.
All you ladies sound the same.
Okay.
That's holy there.
Freddie. Norwegian, California, it's the same thing.
That's right. Stacey's hair.
Yeah, Stacey is definitely very recognizable. I wish I could do her. Sorry, is everyone what?
Is next week the last race?
Yes. Do you know what's absolutely hilarious?
What?
Do you know what's absolutely hilarious? John Moore just messaged me. We don't know who Maxime Davidson is. He just put ATP in his name. That didn't count for him, did it?
Except they accepted it.
We don't know if
He's accepted in their team, though.
He said 3.4 seconds on that sprint is a solid time for a D. Ask him about his numbers. Okay, well, fair enough. John Moore said, I'm going to see if his numbers are legit.
He's legit. He was in our group.
He's a C, isn't he? Not a D, anyway.
He's
Yeah,
a,
he's a D. He's legit. He's been around the whole season.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he is legit. He just had a fantastic lead out of the rest of us.
Yep.
The reality is, actually, I'd have had that if I hadn't unclipped. It was perfect. The lead out was perfect until I unclipped. I still got 3.8. I'd love to see what I would have got if I hadn't.
Judging by your last one, it'd been pretty quick, I imagine.
It would have been 3.4, 3.5. I think. But I just completely missed out on the leading. I never really got over 900 watts when I did clip back in. It was good. So I went where Jake said the first time, but then logged at 440 watts. And yeah, I have to wait for a couple of seconds before it starts moving again.
What are you riding on?
Bike. What bike?
What one?
If I stamp down too hard, it just freezes. And if you're in the middle of a sprint, you know, when you do your max power for 2 or 3 seconds, well, that's how long it freezes for. You kind of have to completely come off the power until it resets to go on it again, which is just difficult. So happened a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, well, I finished, Jake, so it should the results should be coming through.
Okay, Dan, unfortunately, you were 30 seconds outside the time limit there.
Shut the fuck up.
Same rules to everybody, or it's not. John Moore will go mental.
What time limit?
There's a time limit?
The time limit was 1 hour 19 minutes.
No way.
It looks like
It's a random number to it.
Looks like you were 30 seconds outside. I'm sorry.
Where does it say the time limit?
There is no time limit.
He's fucking with me, that's why.
In Jake's notebook, in Jake's notebook.
Trolling. We're just trolling down. Have you not realised that 90% of the things said on Discord are just trolling down? Pretty much everything anybody says is trolling Dan. Alright, I'll do the results now.
And next week's Lutece Express, isn't it?
Yep.
Last first of the season, 4 times.
No.
Close.
Can't please.
Close is Lettuce Express. No, it's
The uphill version, though, not the downhill version.
yeah, the uphill one.
Street. So you go on the blue tarpaulin.
Exactly.
I'm going to head off, guys. That was good fun again.
Great work, Robert. We'll get the results sorted soon. Yeah, we'll have a look at how it's doing. Good work.
Hope to see you all
Cheers,
next
mate.
week.
Alright, well, thanks,
Hey
mate.
there, buddy. Yeah. I'm spin for 5 more minutes just because my legs are ready. Oh crap, I'm at the top of that bloody
Want
climb.
to get like 360 today?
And I'm just seeing more and more stars.
Right, folks, I'm going to head off to choose that, do that.
Thanks, Stewie. Good work.
Yep.
Great job,
Yeah.
Stu.
Great job, because you and whoever else came over the top of me at that one climb. That's why I got that
Okay,
PR.
guys.
Thanks, Kat. Well done. Well done, everybody.
Thanks for making me
And
puke,
I'll see you
Stewie.
Tuesday.
Yeah, get yourselves recovered for Tuesday, guys. I don't want to hear any moaning. Get yourself some carbs. Get a hot water bottle on your legs. Curled up in a blanket on the sofa, whatever it takes. Be ready for Tuesday.
Cheers, folks.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Is it the reverse of everything today?
Yes.
On,
Yes.
on
It's,
Zwift Power. On Zwift Power, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, doing that first climb again on the cool down. Stupid idea.
Chris Wadrup thinks that he should be in Chance right now, I think.
I'm not on the team roster list. They mixed out the numbers.
No, Chance has room.
Not for chance, mate, just for Joe.
Oh. Joke has room? I thought Joke didn't have room.
Chance is no good. I just slow Chance down completely.
Joe's got no chance, has definitely got space. Okay, we'll put you in chance this week, and if you can try and go for a breakaway from the lead-in, hold it for the first 4 segments or so. Get a foul point, max foul points, and then we're good.
Not a problem, Jake. Just put me in. I'll put my life on the line. Mate. Heart and soul for the team.
Put me in, coach.
I missed it by 19 seconds.
This is the sort of course where I'm tempted to make a child account and join up as in B again. Well jealous of not doing this.
Up to 19% green in second gear.
I can give you my login.
No.
Yes.
No.
The problem is, Josh, my power and your weight would still be terrible.
Right.
I'll give you my login.
You just call me fat.
I call myself very, very puny. John Moore said I didn't think we could get our group stopped between climbs, so we just went as hard as we could for both of them. I'm not sure that was the correct tactic, John. Right, reverse 23rd Street, reverse sprint, reverse comp, that must be Libby Hill. They got some such bizarre names. And then reverse sprint 2, that's got to be it, isn't it? Well, let's hope this does the trick. They're called like Richmond Libby Hill, and then you'd think Richmond Libby Hill reverse would be called Richmond Libby Hill reverse, right? But no, it's called Richmond comp. And then the 23rd Street is called Richmond 23rd Street, and the reverse of that is called Richmond 23rd Street reverse. So it makes absolutely no sense. And then the sprint's called Richmond Sprint 1. Richmond Sprint and Richmond Sprint 2. Idiots. Right, okay, that should update soon.
Well, Dan got first, I got second. And I don't know if I got moment.
Haywood should be third.
I don't care. I'll have added 50 or 60 points to my total. I think I'll have scored mid to low 300s, and I'll be displacing a 280. So, depending on whether you DQ the Rosen Weston dick or whatever his name was, whether his time points still count and deduct from us, or he comes off the results altogether and we all move up.
Yeah.
Dictates how many points we score.
That'll be what happens. He'll be removed from the results and everyone else will get bumped up.
Got that.
I'm going to wait for the results to load and go listen to Sweetest Victory by Touch. Maybe play Rocky, the whole of Rocky 4. Fuck it. Live life on the edge.
I'll see you next week, guys. Take it easy.
See ya.
Cheers, Chris.
Ooh, it's going to be close between Chris and I.
See, during the race, you have to listen to Eye of the Tiger and No Easy Way Out, and then Training Montage, and then also probably Burning Hearts. There's loads, isn't there? And then also you've got to do the original Rocky theme, and then that Going the Distance bit as well. But then after all that, then you can listen to Sweetest Victory. You've earned that tonight, guys. Congratulations.
Yes, Dan, it's going to be. Well, it isn't. If you get 10 races in, I don't think you'll be close to 300 at all. It will be a solid 1-2. It's just if you don't get all 10 races in, then
Yeah, and I'll still have to show up. I think I'll still have to show up, depending on what Davison gets today.
He's irrelevant. He can't touch you.
Well,
Right, so Broseph only got 280 points today. So he's only improved his score by 60. I think maybe mathematically that's it now. But we'll have to have a look.
What did I get, Jake?
360.
Wait, that adds almost 90 points to me.
Yeah, it's over then. You can't do it.
pleasure.
I can replace a 272.
Yes, it's 100
Yeah,
points.
So I don't think he can do it now.
Awesome.
Well,
I'll confirm shortly when the league update. 99% sure that's it.
yeah.
Jamie, Patrick, and Stewie were awesome for me today.
Yeah, this is everybody's going to go deep and do their parts. I know it's not like, it's hard to see, but it's those little points that add up over the course of the season. And obviously, you've still got to go out there and score the points. It's not enough people just beating Brosec, but it definitely adds up.
I mean, it's just a shame that I didn't protect Jamie's spot in C.
That hurt today. Them 2 hills really hurt. Really took it out of me.
And I had 2 PRs today. I'm pretty excited.
Right, I've got to run, guys. I'm on 1%. I've got to go get myself started.
Did you update the standings?
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, thanks. Did you update the standings?
Thanks. They haven't had an update overnight, Dan.
What?
You don't even listen to me. Just done it. Just done it. That's what
He's done a spreadsheet.
Just told you the results, haven't I? I just said Josh has got 364.
Not that one. The league standings. Last updated 8.
You have to wait for it to update, Dan. It takes 10 minutes to propagate the change. You understand IT? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I understand. I'm just asking.
Easy.
Well, then, it's done. It's already done.
355. I'm trying to figure out if Davison can catch. Because then I'll let Chris try to go out and score 400 and pass me. He might.
Yeah,
he still might be ahead of me.
Like I just said, it's not. I'm 99% sure Josh has done it. I just got to wait for the league to update. So once it updates, we'll know. Give it 10 minutes, Dan, and you'll have all the answers. The league table will be your genie. You can ask it 3 questions.
If you didn't have less than 1% of battery power on your phone, we'd never have to worry about this. Just saying.
You would. Oh, I've just said I've got to go. I've got stuff to do. I'm not staying here on Discord with you for hours. And next time I'll do a Q&A at the end.
Q&A?
I appreciate it.
Do a Q&A and every question will be the same question we get every week. Right. Okay. On that note, I'm on. Well done, boys. Great work today. Everybody worked really hard. Yet to reap the reward. Cheers, fellas. Take it easy. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
See ya.
See you guys. Take it easy.
Have a good day.
So I don't understand why
Yeah,
they
love to.
Well done.
they let Davison in the ATP team by he's got the little flag that they gave him. So how can they say they don't know him?
Put that name.
Power.
You know?
Swiss power, maybe.
Yeah.
You just put what you want after your name.
No, he's got the flag. He's got their little tag.
It has to be accepted by ATP.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know then.
It's all too sophisticated for me.
Me too. I'm a caveman.
I like to turn up. I like to pedal. I prefer if the machine actually registers the fucking watts I put through the pedals rather than sticking.
I really do not want to race on Tuesday right now.
Turf, get it done, and then just blow up for next Saturday.
Congratulations, Patrick.
Is Pat win D? A, sorry.
Yeah, he should have locked up A today.
Can't believe it.
That's
I
all.
really thought you would show up in the last seconds or something, but yeah.
Well, he's got a girlfriend or something now, isn't he? So, hey, all those teenage hormones will be rampant, and he'll.
That wasn't even my best. Wasn't even my best 1 minute power. It's just the most well-timed KOM ascent I've ever had. Because
you did well on that. The second one.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck was.
The second one.
I don't know what's going on. Because I knew where I just needed the power, and then Stu and somebody else came past, and I just rode in their draft as much as I could.
Didn't have the right power. I didn't have the right gear coming off the steep stuff, and then I struggled, and then I lost a bit of power, and then I was spinning really fast to try and yeah, it was all good. The only thing that I was really disappointed with was coming out unclipping my pedal. And if it hadn't been for that, it'd have been a really good afternoon. I'd have been really happy.
Well, I'm still mad that Davison beat me.
You still mad at what?
I'm still mad he beat me in that sprint.
Yeah, I would be. I'm pissed that I can't. You know, if I had blown up, I'd be pissed he beat me as well. But I'm just happy it didn't fall off the bike.
Yeah, that'd be catastrophic.
Oh no, I did too much work.
So you came first, Dan, with 355 points. I came second at 317. So I've only added 30 points to my total. Then this Owen Stokes Coley.
Yeah, so
ATP came third.
So
Maxine came fourth.
If I don't ride next week,
Haywood came fifth.
If I don't ride next week, it looks like all you'd have to do is score 312 points to win.
Who?
Because I'll be at.
I would though.
Yeah. Because you get your next best to throw away is a
286 or something.
No, 284. You have two 284s. So you get to throw one of those. Oh no way!
So you just go 300.
No, you get.
You
hold on. You got 150 more points.
I'm still in the lead.
You should be still in the lead on 155 points. So you should be at 33-10 or something like that.
28. Dan's getting all competitive. 2861 plus what do you get? 355. So you're going to be 3.
I'm going to be 3,200.
16.
I'm going to be 300.
You're 3216, and I think I've only got 30 odd points to add. Right. So you might be beating me by about 10 points.
No, I'm not. You have 152 that you get to give away, right? Yeah. So
I don't know. I've just got to.
What? How many points you get today?
I did crap in it.
You got 307, right? Yeah, 307, right?
No, today it's more than that. 300 teams. I don't know. I've changed screen. I've got my computer in me second. I'll do it properly. But I've just got to scan. So I put a 284.
317. So you get 100. You had 160. 165. You get add 165 to your total. So you're going to be at 33.
I've already had 165 for a total.
33.43.
I've already got 10 events.
Yeah, but you add you get to take the 152 out.
When did I score 152 points?
September 10th. Like the first race.
Was I that?
I'm gonna check out, guys. Have a great day. Congratulations, Paul.
All right. Cheers, man. Take it easy.
Hey, Josh. Good job.
And Davison only scores 80 more points, so he's done. So there's like no way he can beat me.
September the when did you say I actually scored 152 points?
So you get to throw out 152, which is your low.
I don't have 152 points in.
Yeah, you do. September 10th.
Where?
It shows. It says 152 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There isn't anyone scored 152 points in that race. Andrew Matheson scored 153. Christian Wood scored 142. I don't think I raced all.
And September 10th?
Yeah. Saturday, 10th of September, Snow Sprint Series. You won it with 400 points from Jazz Marley and Michael Hayward. Then Dozza came fourth. Jamie was racing and just getting into it. He came sixth. I don't think I was racing. Because that would be my wife's weekend, but my wife's birthday weekend.
Showing you the 152 points.
I don't think I scored 150, more than 152 points in. My race is 284 the week after.
It shows you as a B. Oh, that's the problem.
Oh, I went in as a domestique. You
Ah.
got me in as a domestique with 150. Yeah, I was a B. I was a B as a domestique.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
Yeah, 284.
Okay, so you still throw it out at 284, which is a 40 some more
310.
points.
32.
So I might have a 7-point lead on you. Maybe.
I'm just going through it now and sorting them all. Thing is, once you start getting thirds and fourths, you drop massive points.
Yeah. You have 3202 and I have 3216. It just updated. And Josh is pretty much almost 280 points ahead. And that pretty much means that he doesn't have to do anything. Because there's not 280 points that Brosis can get back. So
you just have to turn up and race next week. You have to score some points next week.
No, he doesn't. Josh didn't have to do anything.
No, you.
Yes. I could just show up and spin.
Well, yeah, you have to score some points.
Yeah. I'd have to score. I basically would have to score 150 points probably to ensure that you don't beat me.
It's all because we gave the fuckers 2 races in the middle of November.
Yeah, well, I had family stuff that came up.
It was my birthday and shit. We went away.
Well,
there's not what you can do when it's.
I had some family stuff. Some of the stuff I had planned, but then my uncle passed away, and then I got sick, and then.
Oh man, sorry about it.
Nah, I mean it's okay. So. The only thing I did is I gave myself 3 races with 400 points, and that's tough to beat, especially when you have another race that's 375. Anytime that you score over 350 points, it's pretty much that's like a great race. But I did have a bad day when we did the Libby Hill that one time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just having I had bad days. I thought
You did on the lap on when we did Richmond before. You blitzed one of the sprint. You did shit on one of them, but you came the other one.
Oh,
did
yeah.
What you did today, which was not great on one, and then tried the other one like a sprint and just went off it.
Oh, well, I did. I thought I did fine on the first climb. I'm happy with that time. That's a PR for me by 10 seconds. So yeah, I'm not going to argue with that one. I mean, maybe I could have gone a little bit more all in, but I don't know. And then the next one, I just timed right. Had to have. And I had and I had good draft to draft behind for the last like 300 meters. So.
No, it's not on the thing.
And see, my 1 minute power. My 1 minute power is still 40 watts below my best ever for 1 minute. So I'm not going to say that. I think I just timed everything right there.
Right, I'm broke. I'm going to go get a shower and I'm going to go and get a takeaway and then I'm going to sit and watch the football.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, you get that. Probably start in now or an hour.
It's an hour.
Okay.
Starts in an hour.
Yeah.
Bye, man.
Hey, did Morocco win?
See you guys.
See ya. Did Morocco?
Who's that's the left spinning? Pat.
Hey, did Morocco win?
1-0, I believe. Silas said that at the start of the race.
Oh, that's awesome. So awesome.
The first African League. What's it to do it? Yeah, I can't believe that Alessandro. Ooh, he threw it away by accident. All he had to do was turn up and win, perform average. Daniel hasn't been around for a while. What's happened with Daniel? Patrick.
I think he jumped over the D or something. Did he do that?
He jumped back to B.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I think he got injured. Then
he has dropped to B. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I don't know if he was in the last race either. I just kidding that not do.
He hasn't raced for 2 weeks.
They're probably hoping that Richard Carter showed up.
He did a few events mid-November and then sort of hasn't raced since the end of November. Hasn't been on Zwift since the end of November.
So if I don't show up next week, it's okay.
Yeah, you just got to take some points.
You still get it. It doesn't matter to me who wins. So.
And then you'll take first, I'll take second, and then Davidson will take third because he's not.
I don't think he can. He can't top me. I don't think so.
Well, he didn't do great today, so I don't know how well he did today.
Nah, he did awful today. He did like 350 points. It like changes him like by 60 points, which he would need to win every sprint next week, I think, to even come close to beating me. So all I can say is good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't know that. I can't be going through and doing all his scores. That's just too. It's too in. All right, man. Take it easy. I'm gonna go and get some chocolate milk.
Yeah, that was my 90-day PR, and I believe I've done this climb more than once in the last 90 days, fast. So.
Oh, look, you've got me looking at something.
Well done. See ya.
See you guys.
See ya.
Thanks for today.
See you later. See you later, guys. Take it easy.
Yep. See ya.
See you later.